My name is Sheri Spencer Bachmann, and I am the owner of Spencer Pest Services. In 2011, bought the business from my father. My daughter Laura, who was 3 when I joined the operation, I never expected her to come work for us. She joined in 2010. So she joined right before I purchased the business. She never saw herself working in the business either, but she came in to help with customer service and then to help do quality control and systems processes. And so having her as a part of it and you know, having had work with my dad, now having the opportunity to work for my daughter has been, or with my daughter, has been awesome. I've been a strategic coach for 7 years, and almost 4 years ago, I brought my daughter Laura, who runs the day-to-day operations, into strategic coach leadership, but it seemed like she and I were doing everything. And so I wanted to do less, and I wanted her to develop more, and then I also wanted to bring more members of the leadership team in to be trained and get them working more together versus me driving and trying to get everything done. And so many other members in Strategic Coach have implemented EOS that I knew it would be a good fit based on what she and I knew and how she and I were learning, and it would just be a good complement to it. Oh my gosh, the biggest thing is our meetings are not a waste of time anymore. So we have very intentional meetings. We get a lot done. We are addressing issues and then creating action items or to-dos behind them, where before we just talked about issues and then didn't really do much about them unless, you know, one of us wasn't driving when the issue was discussed. It's like, look, we need to do this, this, and this. So, and it's involved others in getting these issues handled. So it's increased the amount of communication, the amount of understanding, the amount of intention. And I know what's going on without being involved. So it's like, I'm hearing what's being done, I'm seeing what's being done, and I don't have to be a part of all of it, which as an owner, for me, that frees me up to do more visionary stuff. It frees me up to work on other things I enjoy. It frees me up to have more free time. Oh, so first of all, I'm a big believer in learning and benefiting from others. So I joined Strategic Coach 7 years ago because I knew I needed help. Hiring professionals to do stuff. I mean, I coach others, but yet bringing somebody in from the outside is a huge benefit to us, because I know the benefit my customers receive by having an outside coach, bringing somebody from the outside with a separate set of eyes to really see what's going on, because, you know, like, this business is my baby. So I got my blinders on, it's perfect, right? And we all know it's not. And so bringing in outside help to say what we don't want to hear or to say what we really knew what was going on, but really make it a reality when it's coming out of somebody else's mouth, then it's like, yeah, we really do need to do something about this. And for the team to hear it from somebody other than me is huge, because I could say something 20 times and it comes out of somebody else's mouth and it's like, oh my gosh, did you hear what they had to say? And it's like, are you kidding? I have been saying this for years. So I'm a firm believer in getting outside influence, outside perspective, outside opinion is huge, and extremely beneficial. So we interviewed 3 implementers, and I'm in Strategic Coach with several implementers. none of which were in my market, none of which traveled. So because I'm a female owner in a man's business, basically, pest control is more of a man's business than a female, and my daughter runs the business. We had interviewed some females, but I truly felt we needed a male. And then we interviewed a couple males, and we're very big into Colby. And my Colby's 3592, so I'm a really high quick start, and I see a lot of shiny objects. My daughter's is 6781, and so she too is a high quick start that sees a lot of objects. A lot of the implementers we interviewed were very process oriented and wanted us to stick with the structure and follow the structure. What I love about Cullen is A, came highly recommended, but B, he can handle us. Like, he can reel us in without us messing up his mindset or his process. So he can adjust to us kind of being out there, and he's not like, no, we're off script. We need to, kind of do this. So he keeps up with us. He allows us to keep up with him. He kind of challenges us. And we knew when we first met him, it was like, okay, he can work with us, because not everybody can handle our shiny objects and squirrels. And so it really allowed, it has just been a good fit from the beginning, because he'll even put his hands down and go, okay, fine, what is it you need to know right now? Because I know I can't move on until you get your answer to this question. So from that perspective, it's been really great, super great.